Hi, I'm Barbara Bruni, and this is Pilates Core Training. Today we're going into a little bit deeper abdominal work. This is probably not your intro level class. You most certainly can follow along if you're intro level, but please pay close attention to the cueing. And if any muscle feels like it's being compromised or your low back is taking most of the work, just pay attention to my cues, keep the movement small, and just hang in there and enjoy yourself. This is a pretty fast-paced class, mainly focusing on abdominal work, although we're going to take that abdominal work and put it into other exercises using the legs and arms. Enough said with that. As always, we'll start with our breathing and our warm-up. Let's place our hands around our lower legs, round the spine, and take a deep breath. And exhale. As you inhale, as always, you want to go into a more diaphragmatic type breath than an auxiliary or a shoulder shallow breath. Exhale, the ribs move together, the navel draws in and up. Inhale, the ribs expand. You'll feel the expansion in the back of the rib cage as well as the sides. Exhale, draw the navel in, adding on. As you inhale, come up to a long seat. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under. And inhale up to a long seat. So be aware as you exhale, it's not just dropping the shoulder forward. The roundness is coming from the lumbar spine, the low back. Inhale, tilt the pelvis to a vertical upright placement. Exhale, use the low abs to tuck under, posterior tilting, rounding, or C-curve of the low back. Two more. Inhale, lift up onto those sits bones so you feel like you're sitting on those two tuberosities at the base of your pelvis, those two bony bones down there, and then exhale and tuck under. Scoop the belly, relax those shoulders down the back. Inhale up nice and tall, that's one. On the exhale, we're going to roll all the way down. Exhale, tuck your tailbone and lengthen your spine down to the mat. Place your palms down, feet flush on the mat, parallel alignment so our knees are not aiming out nor in. Inhale, adding into an anterior tilt, contracting the back muscles, big space between your low back and the mat. Exhale, posterior tilt, still breathing with the funneling of the ribs, the drawing in of the navel, pressing the small of the back into the mat. Inhale, your anterior tilt, last time, back of your neck long. Exhale, posterior tilt without squeezing your glutes. Have it all come from the abdominals. And now go to your mid-range where you're in neutral, your pubic symphysis and your hip bones on the same plane. Lift your legs to tabletop alignment now and hold that. Bring your arms up. Inhale and reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale and press the shoulder blades into the mat. Last time, inhale, reach up, keeping the pelvis in neutral and the back of your neck long. And exhale and imprint. Take your arms out to the sides. Take your arms back up. Exhale, take your arms out to the sides. Inhale, take them back up. Now what we're trying to accomplish here, the intention here, is as you bring your arms up to not use the all pecs here and overstretch the upper back. So when you open to the sides, you'll feel the back of your shoulders and shoulder blades against the mat. Keep them there as you bring the arms up. You're using a lot of back at that point. Inhale and open to the sides. Exhale and bring them back up. Shoulder blades imprinted. Lumbar stabilization. Inhale. As you exhale, take your arms overhead. Keep the ribs and shoulder blades against the mat. And inhale, come up. So if you've done this show before, you've done these exercises, so you know that these are all about maintaining the position of your spine. Watch for allowing the ribs to pop up and that anterior tilt to happen, indicating you've let go of your abdominal recruitment. Exhale to reach. Inhale, shoulder blades imprinted to come up. Exhale for 3, draw the navel in, funnel the ribs. Inhale to come up. Last 2, keeping the elbows straight so you're stretching and using all the muscles in the shoulder girdle. Last 1, exhale, inhale, and place your hands behind your thighs. Press your thighs into your hands by using your hamstrings and your glutes and release. Exhale, press your thighs into your hands. Inhale, release. One more time, paying attention to the muscles used. Feel how it also pulls your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale to prepare. This time roll up with that feeling. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Press your thighs into your hands to roll up, keeping your feet off the mat, elbows out to the sides. Exhale, tuck your tail under and roll through it. Inhale. Exhale, lift head, neck, shoulders, shoulder blades, posterior tilt. Press your thighs into your hands to come up. Exhale to roll down, posterior tilt. Let the lumbar spine touch the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lift your head and chest, posterior tilt. Press your thighs into your hands. And inhale at the top and exhale to tail tuck down. Watch that those shoulders stay stabilized away from your ears. And last time, inhale. And exhale, roll it up, flexing the entire spine. Everything's rounded. Inhale. And exhale, tail tuck, and roll it down here. Place your feet against the mat. Parallel alignment, palms down, elbows bent. Inhale, anterior tilt, going up into a bridge. Exhale, posterior tilt, and tuck the tailbone and roll it up. So you're aiming your tailbone towards the back of your knees or your sits bones. Inhale at the top. And exhale, lengthen the spine down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, posterior tilt, aim the tailbone, articulate the spine off the mat, standing between the shoulders. Watch for an anterior tilt at the top of the move. You want to maintain neutral when you get to the top. And exhale to lower down, and one more time. Inhale, anterior tilt. To prepare, exhale, posterior tilt, and then peel the spine off the mat. Inhale at the top, being flatten your feet. And exhale to lengthen down. Let's bring your feet to a frog alignment, heels together, tabletop alignment. Watch that we're not collapsed into the low back, knees over the hips. As you exhale, extend your legs up towards the ceiling, keeping as much of your tailbone against the mat as possible. Inhale to track down. So we're still working to maintain as close to a neutral spine as possible. Exhale, ribs down, navel in, press, wrap the thighs around like you're going to lace up the back of your inner thighs. And two more. Exhale, press up, squeeze the daylight out of those inner thighs. You don't want to see any daylight there. And inhale, come in. And last time, exhale to press up, wrap and squeeze. And inhale to come down. Let's place our hands behind our thighs. We're going to add that extension to the roll up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your head, neck, shoulders, round your back, roll up, press your thighs into your hands. Now at this point, straighten your back and inhale, extend your legs, turn out, make a V. Bend the knees, tuck, and roll through the lumbar spine to go down. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Keep the belly button in the whole time. Inhale to straighten. Let's exhale, turn out and reach. Inhale, bend. Exhale, tuck, and roll through the lumbar spine. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders down and roll. If this is too much, keep the knees bent. If you find even a roll up is difficult, you can most certainly just keep it to just coming up as high as you can come up in form versus trying to just pull up and lose your form. Remember, it's not about the range of motion. It's all about maintaining your alignment, keeping the symmetry of your back. Pilates is not about muscling your way through the exercise. That's just a calisthenics muscle work. Pilates is about the alignment. Think of your muscles as clay, and when you put them in the most optimal postural position, then you strengthen it. All right, let's stop there. Keep the legs at tabletop, palms up, going into 100. By all means, you can keep your knees bent the whole exercise. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your head, neck, shoulders, shoulder blades. Lift a little higher from just under the breastbone. Pump the arms, 5 counts. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale here. Press the knees together and give the glutes a squeeze. 10. Inhale, 2. And exhale here, 2, 3, 4, 20. Watch for jamming the chin down against the chest. Keep the neck long. Your vision is probably on your knees. This exhale makes 30. Inhale, think width across the tops of the shoulders. Shoulder blades pulling down your back. That exhale made 40. Inhale, open to a frog alignment. As you exhale, squeeze the heels together and the glutes. That makes 50. Inhale. By all means, you can keep it at this position. If you want more challenge, as you exhale here, straighten those legs to that position we worked on in the warm-up. Inhale, 2. Exhale, make sure your neck is relaxed. The lift is coming from the abs. This makes 70. Inhale, 2. Exhale, wrap those thighs around. Squeeze the daylight out of the inner thighs. 80. Inhale, 2. Exhale, lift a little bit higher. Relax the shoulders. 90. And inhale, 2. And exhale here. 100. Bend the knees in, place them down, and slide your hands behind your head. In this flexed position, getting back to neutral spine, lifting from above or just below the breastbone, going into crisscross. As you cross side to side, your goal is to not move the hips or not move the pelvis. Think that you're turning from just the waist or just above the waist. Your neck and shoulder girdle are turning in unison. So watch this, just not a neck-shoulder thing. Exhale, twist 5. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist 4. Shoulders down out of the ears. Twist 3. Exhale, 2. Draw that navel and make sure you're in the belly, not the low back. And twist 1. And lower down. Going into a straight leg roll up, but we're adding on. We're going to make it a neck pull. Only make it a neck pull if you can roll up without the need of using your arms. If you feel like you're pulling up and you're losing your form, reach with your arms or go back to another set of the roll-ups with the assist with the bent knees. Otherwise, hands in front of the forehead, legs straight. This is quite an advanced move, so do what is best for you. Inhale. Exhale. As you lift, make it very sequential. Shoulders, upper back, low back. Now, once you hit this flexion, transfer your hands behind your head and inhale. It's not a heavy pull, it's just a little extra stretch. As you exhale, you're going to restack the vertebra right on top of the next inhale. Place your hands in front of your forehead. Now tilt back in a flat back position. When you can't hold that anymore, then you tuck the tailbone under as we did the very first move and roll down. All right, a little faster this time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, sequentially roll up through the spine. Keep the belly in. Inhale, transfer the hands. Exhale, restack the spine to neutral. Inhale, hands back to the front. Pivot back on the inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the low back to roll through. Inhale. Exhale, when you lift from just under the breastbone. Keep the belly in. Watch that those hip flexors don't do all the work. Inhale behind. Exhale, pull the belly in and restack the spine on top of the hips. Inhale, pivot back, keep the ribs connected, flat back, but we're all abs. Then tuck and roll through the low back. Hands in front of the forehead, 2 more. Exhale, head, neck, shoulders, upper ribs, good, lower ribs, low back. So you get that whole point there of not just popping up. Exhale to restack the spine. Hands in front, inhale. Exhale. I bring those hands in front so you don't have the tendency to pull on the neck there. Inhale. Last one. Exhale and roll up, shoulders down. You want the abs to pull you up, not the pecs. Inhale. Exhale to roll up. Inhale to pivot back. Exhale to roll down and rest there. Moving on. Let's go into single leg stretch to crisscross, not taking a break. Take a break if you need one, but otherwise challenge yourself to stay up between exercises. Remember, the hands are here to hide the foot to keep the leg in parallel. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift into your 100, lift neutral spine, hips level. Inhale, switch, exhale, extend. I want you to watch your waistband and see if it hikes side to side, like if it's like your hip bones are going up towards your armpits as you pull in. You're trying to avoid that. So this not only is working your pelvis in neutral or perhaps a slight posterior tilt, but it's also working your side stabilizers. Inhale, exhale. No wobbling of the hip bone. Shoulder blades hovering above the mat. Last 2. Moving on, same leg, same hip stability, crisscross. Applying the principles we did when our feet were down, turning from above the waist. Shoulder and neck turning as one unit. Yeah, last 4. Inhale through center, exhale. Your neck is free. Your hands are just a slight cushion or pillow for your neck. Last 2. And take it down and release it. Let's place your feet on the mat, going back to a bridge alignment and moving on from there. Inhale, anterior tilt. Exhale, posterior tilt. Roll up and hold it. In this alignment, your thighs are aiming straight out of your hip bones rather than out on an angle. If you go out on an angle, you're not hitting into those hamstrings. You want to get the back of the legs here. As you exhale, come up on your toes. As you inhale, come up on your heels. So inhale, come up on your toes. You have to give yourself even more powerhouse, even more belly and glute. Inhale, heels. Exhale, toes. And heels. And toes. And flat foot. From that position, roll it down. You can certainly maintain another set, or you can add on to that. We're going into single leg. Remember, we're all about stability of the pelvis using the abdominals. So exhale, posterior tilt, roll up. Certainly you're feeling this in the hamstrings and the calves. From this position, come up onto your toes, tail tuck. Pull your right knee into your chest. Extend your leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale to bring the leg down. Keep the hips level. Inhale up. If your left calf has had enough, bring the foot down or even the heel up. Otherwise, stay up on your toes. One more time. Exhale. Keep that right hip up. Inhale. Bend the knee. Place it down. Let's do a set. Toe heels. Exhale. Toes. Tail tuck. Inhale. So what has this got to do with the abdominals? It's all about the abs. If your abs let go, you're going to end up in this anterior tilt. Keep the tail tuck and the ribs together. Let's move on. Let's come back up onto your toes. Bring the left knee into the chest. Level out your hips. Exhale, extend the legs. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. If your calf has had enough, go into a dorsiflexion. Otherwise, stay in point. Last 2. Exhale, keep that hip lifted. Last 1. Exhale. Inhale. Bring the feet down. Inhale at the top. And exhale to roll through the spine. Still rolling through the spine for rollovers. Inhale, bring the legs back up to tabletop and extend. As you exhale, you're going to lower your legs as far as you can maintain imprint of the entire spine. Inhale up. Exhale, posterior tilt to roll over. In this position, you want to be on your shoulder blades, not in your neck. From here, if you choose, you can take your legs up to about a 45-degree angle as long as the work is in the core and you didn't migrate into your neck to get this. Come back to parallel. Inhale, turn out, and exhale, lengthen the spine. Down to the mat. Lower the legs to as far as you can hold your alignment. Inhale up. Exhale and roll it over. Inhale. Exhale, turn out and lift. Staying on the shoulder blade. Feel free to go a bit higher this time. Inhale to bring the legs back to parallel. And exhale to lengthen the spine down. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders on the mat as you roll down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale to lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, posterior tilt and lift. Inhale through parallel. Exhale up, higher yet, as long as you can keep the control. in your abdominals, and the legs come up by using the hips, not moving into the neck. Lower back down, and exhale to roll the spine to the mat. One more time. Inhale. Exhale to lower the legs. Keep the navel in, the ribs together and imprinted. Inhale up. Exhale, posterior tilt and roll over using your abs. Inhale up parallel. Exhale, take it up higher, as high as you can get it, still staying within your core. Inhale at the top. Exhale, back to parallel. And roll it down. Navel in. Feel like you're lengthening the spine down to the mat. Bend your knees and place your feet down. Let's roll over so that we're moving into the side or onto the side work. Come down so that you're on your elbow and forearm. You're going to stack your feet so that your top foot is in front of your bottom foot. Going into the shoulder stabilizers using the abdominals to control your neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale to lift up. Now, in this position, you don't want to lose your shoulder alignment. Keep the belly in and the glutes tight. And release down. If that's too much, bend your bottom knee and come up in the same manner, putting most of the work on your bottom leg. And release down. Otherwise, keep the legs straight. Inhale. Exhale to go over. Inhale. And exhale down. Should you want to add on, feel free. We'll inhale. Exhale to go up. Let's lift up into a side stretch. Look down as you do so. Come back to neutral and take it down. Let's do 2 more on this side. Your modification. Inhale. Heavy shoulder. Exhale to go up. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to come down. One more time. Inhale, organize the shoulder. Exhale to come up. Keep those low glutes slightly contracted. Inhale, press the hips up towards the ceiling and release it down. Moving right into the other side. Again, leg is straight. Top leg in front or bottom knee bent to put most of the weight on that leg. Elbow directly under the shoulder. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, powerhouse, low glutes, belly. Your choice here. You can stop here or go into the full stretch. Inhale and exhale down. 3 more. Actually, do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Use your powerhouse to go over. Inhale, reach long with your top arm. And release it down. And 3 more. Inhale, organize the upper body. Exhale, powerhouse, tail tuck, belly comes in. Inhale, press the hips up towards the ceiling. And release down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Keep the glutes, belly in. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to come down. And rest there. Moving on. Let's go back down on our backs into teasers. Teaser means the V shape. So it's the exact same long seat, just tilted back. So you're making a V with your back and your legs. Watch that it's not a round struggle. Shoulders back, back is straight. Better to keep your knees bent and to stay in form. All right, so here we go. We're going to progress it. Feel free to stay at whatever level is most comfortable for you. We certainly get our hamstrings and calves in those bridges. We need to get our quads. So here's modification 1 of your teaser. Inhale. Exhale, ribs imprint, shoulders slide down the back. All sounds familiar at this point. Knees are about a 90-degree bend. Exhale, lift. Press the small of the back into the mat because you are rolling. Inhale and organize to your V. Exhale, lead with the small of the back into the mat. That's your first way to do it. Second way is to extend one leg. Keep your knees side by side. Inhale. Exhale, slide your arms overhead. Inhale to lift. Exhale to roll, keeping the knees pressed together. Reach long out your leg. Inhale, exhale, roll through the small of your back, evenly down the spine. And alternate legs. Inhale, heavy armpits. Feel the shoulder blades slide down the back. Exhale, arms overhead. Keep the ribs together and imprinted. Inhale, lift. Exhale, posterior tilt. Keep the belly drawn in. Inhale as you organize. Exhale, tail tuck and roll. You can continue to alternate another right, left. Otherwise, you can add on and start at tabletop. Inhale. Exhale to reach overhead. Inhale to lift. Exhale to roll. Keep those knees bent. Keep those hips bent. Don't let them go out. Until now, inhale and extend the legs. Exhale, bend, and tuck and roll. You can choose to keep going there or do a full teaser. Still paying attention that you're rolling through the back, not just bending at the hips. Inhale, shoulders down. Exhale to imprint. Inhale, lift your arms and head. Exhale, press the small of the back into the mat and lift up. Inhale, full teaser. Exhale, tuck that tailbone and roll down. Inhale and exhale, 2 more. Inhale, start the lift. Exhale, posterior tilt, reach from the back of the legs, out the feet. Inhale. Exhale, tail tuck, roll down. Last one. Inhale, you're doing great. Exhale, imprint and reach. Inhale, start the lift. Exhale, posterior tilt, reach. Hold those legs. Hold them. You did a great job today. Bend those legs, come down. That's the end of the half an hour. Unfortunately, we have to stop today. I know you want to continue on with those abs. Join us again. I appreciate you tuning in. My name's Barbara Bruni. If you need to contact me or you want more information on Pilates, call me at the number at the end of the show on the screen or contact me by the website. Thanks again.